Download the free Android or iPhone app and get lifted on WPB Gospel Radio.
All right, welcome back to the F.W.O. Talk Radio Show. I'm here with the livest audience ever. Come on, and here tonight, the love that is in this room is absolutely amazing. It's so amazing. Just like that song was, Greatest Man I Know. If you agree, he is the greatest man. You know, wherever you are, you need to say amen, tap your feet 2 times, something like that, because he is indeed the greatest man we know. And talking about, Jesus being the greatest man we know, I'm actually sitting here with some wonderful men tonight. See, men, we want you to tune in, and I have 2 of the most amazing men I know sitting here with me, one of which I need y'all to gotta make some noise for this one. My boo, my babe, my right hand, my left hand, my back hand, my forward hand, every hand. Make some noise for my babe, Terry Allen is in the house tonight. Yes,
it's a pleasure to be here this evening.
Yes, it's a pleasure to have you. Looking so good. Had to bring me back into my comments. And we also have the one and only, my brother, my friend. I love him so much. We have the one and only Rickey Austin in the house tonight, y'all. Yes, it's April's boo thing.
Yeah, that's my boo right there.
Yeah, that's your boo right there. So with the men coming on, I'm so thankful, so happy to have you both with us. I just want you all to let the listeners know, still, kind of about F.W.O, but, our interactions and our participations with the men. And having participated, you both, in some way with F.W.O as a male, with the ladies, we want to know, what do you think the men would appreciate the most about who we are and what we do? I'll start with Rickey.
Okay, for me, I think that the most thing that guys get out of this is getting mature women, getting educated.
Hey.
One thing that F.W.O does is educate women, empower women. And a lot of times men be searching for women who are whole. And this is an organization that promotes healthy relationships with God and with yourself.
Yes.
Getting to know yourself first.
Yes.
So,
yeah, no, I think that was a great answer. I was going to get up. Y'all think it was a great answer? It was a great answer because most of the times, some women, we have women that'll say, well, once I get them, I'll be whole, and, I'm missing my other half, and I need the other half to complete me. I want to be completed, We've all sung that tune a time or two, if we be real. But I think the key is to making sure you are whole. And I think that that's awesome. So April is whole. I know she is because that's my girl.
no question.
Yes, April. So TJ, what do you think the men would appreciate the most about us?
Well, first, I really think that men would appreciate the fact that there is an organization geared to healing women, like my brother Rickey said. This is an organization that promotes healthy living, but also they teach on building relationships. They teach women how to want to be in relationships, what to look for in relationships, as well as growing their mind, their body, and their spirit on what a good man is. This is an organization for women, but it's not a man-bashing session at all.
Oh no!
And I want to make that clear. A lot of times when people see a women's organization, the first thing they think of is a group of women out there trying to bash the men.
Oh no!
This is not that by far.
Not the tea party.
They're here teaching women what to expect, what to look for, as well as bringing men in to also give the men's perspective on how or what men is looking for in women. So it's a wonderful organization, and I definitely think the men can learn a lot from listening in. Also, get perspective of what women are looking for as well.
Indeed, and we celebrate a lot. And what's a celebration without the men?
That's right.
We ain't dancing by ourselves. I'm just let you know. That's right. It takes to the party. And with that being said, you said something about how the men are able to engage, and I'm gonna bring it back to Rickey. Because Rickey actually, that panel that Ebony, I believe, was talking about a little earlier, Rickey was actually one of the men on that panel. So Rickey, if you could kind of tell us about your experience and coming and being a guest with us, and just tell us a little bit about how that panel went.
For me, I guess when I first stepped in, I was like, oh man, they're gonna put me on the chopping block. But it was good to engage with a mature audience.
Yeah.
And the open discussion to show clarity on how men think, and it's just not a Steve Harvey book. It's
Right.
actually getting it from a male's perspective that's right in front of you.
Right.
And it was good. It was clear. It was honest, and it got a lot of clarity out and understanding. Because even with relationships, communication is key.
Yes.
It's like one of the number one things that you need. So the communication that came across was really good.
Yeah, I think it was beautiful. I mean, just to see, we have to have a male panel part 2. It was just so engaging and thought provoking. And I know the beautiful April that we're talking about. She's a member of F.W.O. This is her husband that sits up here with us. And April's in the house tonight. Hey, April. Hey. Hey, in the background.
Hi, boo.
They're trying to take over the show, y'all. Take it over. But with that being said, Ricky, I just wanted you to give them some insight on, F.W.O. meets. We have sessions once a month. April is your wife. She's your beautiful wife. I wanted you to tell the people from your own words, not my words, but your words, in terms of it's okay. You're not missing nothing. You all just had a baby, right?
Yes.
Congratulations on the baby. Caleb is here. Thank you.
Yeah, he just turned 1 month.
Yes, you had 2 kids.
2.
2 kids.
5-year-old.
Yep, a wife, April. And how's the balance? Is April, coming to these sessions, but the house ain't clean. I'm just being real. The dishes ain't washed. You getting dinner at night. You got let the men know it's okay. And I hope the answer you get ready to give the right one.
When she first joined, I was like, oh man, here we go. She's about to go to one of them He-Man But she came home and she was saying, well, we was talking about this and it's for women only, but they teach you how to be a wife and the things that you're supposed to do to support your husband. Yeah. So it wasn't more so, it's just women, just talking about women things, but how to be a wife and how to upbuild your husband and how to hold him up.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been awesome. Like, thanks, she's came home. I mean, cooking has been really good.
Yeah.
My house is always clean. I ain't never got to be like, I gotta wait to see a company coming over.
I know
house
that's
is always
right.
clean.
I've been there. Been over your house.
Just glad I got a wife, not a knife. I mean, she really just builds me up all the time and she makes me better, so.
That's so important, and I'll just bring it back to TJ, curve it over here real fast, because your wife, I believe, is the founder and director of this organization. And I just want to know, how do you found that balance, within your marriage and everything that, she does or she carries out? You are very much the man, my he-man,
Well, honestly, at first it was rough because we both live very busy lives.
Yes.
But we had to sit down and we had to draw a balance. And even she, with the organization, had to set a specific day that she commits to doing her work. So that way, every day, all day isn't filled up or she's tied down doing F.W.O. work or other assignments. So that's key with any woman or any man or any relationship. You have to draw a balance. You have a work schedule. It could be 9 to 5. But then you have kids, so you got to make sure you spend time with those kids. You got to give them the nourishment that they need. As well as if you have family and friends, you also got to make time for them. You got to take care of your house. Take care of your husband or your wife. So you just got to make sure you balance and set a schedule of how you want to live your life. Just like any person starting a business, you gotta come up with a business plan.
Yeah.
The same thing is with your family, or if you're going into a marriage, you gotta set a plan of how you want to be married, how you want to live your life through that marriage. So it's key to plan. Set a plan, set goals, and that'll give you the balance you need.
I just want to let you know that you are part of my plan. I think it's important because you're hearing it from him and we haven't rehearsed or practiced. I just, ask you a question, yes or no answer. Is your clothes clean?
Very clean.
Did you get dinner last night?
That pork chop was good.
I know that's right. I'm just saying, I don't want to, give off nothing that I don't practice myself. I think it is indeed great to plan because if you don't plan anything, you just set yourself up to fail. You have nothing to fall back on. So that was definitely important to know. I want to thank both of you for coming up here, sitting with little old me, sharing the good news, coming from a male perspective. So, men, we hope you tune in. We hope you listen in. There are a lot of great things we have in store, not just for the women, but you also, with this new endeavor we're reaching out on. And with that being said, we're going to take it to this really song that I love. Our theme this coming in for 2015. It's our time and we shine. And you heard a little bit of Kelly Price's "We Shine" when we was coming in. That's our pump up song because we shine, we declared, and we're gonna talk about that later. But we getting ready to go right into, I want everybody to go here tonight. They talk about being whole. They talk about planning. We want you to know after you are whole and you done planned a whole lot, go get your blessing because it's your time. Just go get your blessing. It's waiting for you. It's your time. You shine. So we're going to come in to go get your blessing.
Gospel Radio, where the Spirit lives.
Yes. You don't hear that where the Spirit lives? I guess the Spirit lives and go get your time too. So here it is. Mary, go get your time. Go get your blessing, y'all.